history is there for all of us to learn from. And if we don't learn from it, we are doomed to repeating the same mistakes that our ancestors made. If we don't actually take important lessons from our ancestors and we don't go, you know what, they made that mistake, so I'm going to repeat the exact same mistake but make it worse. That's what it seems like our culture and our society is doing at the moment. Albeit, you got some people that will take the historical books, the stories and the lessons that our ancestors gave for us, and the people that we actually revered as being, peaceful people bringing about peace to our society, and then they'll go, no, they're actually really wrong. They're the villains. The ones that caused problems in the first place, they had it right. The ones that we should be learning not to make the same mistakes about, again, remember, never again means never again. No, we actually got it wrong. We should have sided with those people. We should have sided with Hitler, because apparently Hitler had it right. Apparently, if we sided with Hitler, there would have been no Holocaust. The thing is, when you hear these people say these sort of things, you better damn well believe them, because they're showing you exactly who they are. They're not hiding it now. In fact, there is this level of outrage that's going on, and the outrage doesn't last very long, does it? So if someone like Tucker Carlson puts out a video and his guest says, oh, well, maybe we got history wrong. One can make the argument that we should have sided with Hitler instead of Stalin. The outrage is for like a couple of minutes or a day or a day and a half, and then it stops. The nature of our brains today, it's changed. The landscape has changed. And you know what? People are so fickle. They forget. They forget what happened in the past. And even if you show them, they still ignore it. And that brings me to Benjamin Netanyahu and his speech when he finished up the trigonometry interview, which, by the way, if you haven't watched it, you probably should. Brilliant interview. But Bibi Netanyahu, I know some people don't like him, and that's okay. But he said something that was quite powerful. That every single person in the West, Australia, doesn't matter where you are, if you live in a democratic society or even in a communist country and you're still able to see this, maybe you should pay attention. Maybe you should listen to someone that says, I don't want you to exist. Maybe you should believe them. There's a reason why they're saying that. It's not to be funny. They mean it. There's a reason why the Muslims follow the Quran. There's a reason why Muslims follow Islam. It's a death cult. Muhammad was a warlord. If you got in his way, he would massacre you. Couldn't care less. And not to mention he raped a 9-year-old girl. So Muslims evidently worship a PDF file. But when the Quran says you must kill Christians and Jews, you better damn well believe it, because that's what it's saying. So Bibi Netanyahu said, if we don't learn from history and we don't go, if they say in the past that they want to annihilate us, maybe we shouldn't let them annihilate us. Maybe we should learn from that and not allow it to happen again. Have a watch of his brilliant speech.
What are the lessons you would want people to take from history that you feel that they're not?
Well, I'll tell you the lessons that we, the Jewish people, took from history. Number one is when somebody says they're going to annihilate you, take it seriously. Don't wait for them to do it, but prevent them, as we did in the remarkable action that we took against Iran, because they were developing nuclear weapons and they were going to have 20,000 ballistic missiles, 1-ton ballistic missiles, that in a country the size of Israel, which is tiny, it's like the size of Wales or New Jersey, that would obliterate us. So we had to take action, and we didn't wait for them to annihilate us first. And I think that, I think in general, for the democracies, I would say, well, how about remembering Churchill's warning? He said that the democracies fall into the slumber of democracies. And he said that it's only when the jarring gong of danger wakes them up that, they do something about it. Well, they might sleep through the jarring gong of danger, because I think it's gonging well enough right now. You have these Islamic radicals, Islamist radicals that want to tear up Arab society. They want to subjugate all the Muslims. They want to destroy Israel. They obliterate Christians one after the other. And they say they're going after you. They're developing intercontinental ballistic missiles that can reach into Europe and soon into the United States. And Western leaders can go on blaming Israel for this, for fighting this common menace, or they can do something about it. And it remains to be seen whether they've drawn the lesson. But we've learned the lessons of history. Somebody says he's going to kill you, wake up in time. And you know something? That's from biology too. For an organism to survive, it has to recognize danger in time. And it has two options at that point: to fight or flight. Flight or fight. And we have nowhere to flee. We're in our ancestral homeland, and we're not going anywhere. So we fight them, but we're not fighting them only on our behalf. We're fighting them on your behalf too. And I hope that you have the opportunity to carry this message far and wide. So I thank you for this.
The amount of people that said, "Oh, we shouldn't get involved in Israel's war with Iran." Why not? Because Iran was developing nuclear weapons. We had that as fact. Because Iran had ballistic missiles that could do a great deal of damage to not just Israel, but the US or to the West. Iran was funding terrorist proxies. Oh, the amount of people that I saw, like Tucker, like Candace, sometimes Charlie Kirk, so many big name commentators forgot history all of a sudden and were going, this is not America first. What Trump's doing is not America first. Oh, because we're helping out Israel, it's not America first. Meanwhile, no American lives were lost. We ended up stopping something that could have been catastrophic, and it lasted for 12 days, bringing about peace and preventing nuclear Armageddon or something far worse. So that's a lesson that BB took away from history. When you got a country that wants to annihilate you, don't let them. Simple. Don't let them. If they say death to America, death to the West, believe them. It's not hyperbole. It's not hyperbolic. It's not something that they're going, oh, I'm just joking. We didn't actually mean it how you thought we meant it. All right, okay. Then why say it? The thing is, these days, people need to speak the truth, say what they mean and why they mean it. Not go gaslight the living hell out of everyone. Oh, what you just heard isn't what you just heard. Oh, history, ladies and gentlemen, history is wrong. This is right because my opinion dictates that it's right. How crazy is that? So BB, his speech, he touched on many important things. That's just for the Jewish people. We should learn as Australia, America, UK, doesn't matter where you are. If you live in a democratic society, we should not be letting people try and change history to suit a different narrative, one that is making good evil and evil good. That is dangerous. It's like Tucker Carlson going, Korea's not bad. Look what I saw in Abu Dhabi. They're not raping kids in Abu Dhabi. Oh, okay. You learn anything about Sharia? You're going to use Abu Dhabi as your prime example, are you? Okay, you want to bring that to the West? You want to bring that to America? You're crazy. But those are the sorts of people that have a massive voice and loads of people listen. And you wonder why we have so many people that are against Israel at the moment. Revisionist history. People that don't actually learn from the past. And this one nation is hated immensely. Why? It's not because they're the big bad wolf, like Canny Owens always says. They're responsible for everything. They control all the wars. It's not that at all. It's because they're standing in the way of what could be really wrong with society. Islam. And you got so many useful idiots that are defending them. Islam I'm talking about, not Israel. Israel is just standing in the way of terror. They want it to stop. But no, they're the bad ones. I see. That's the truth of it. I don't see Israel as a threat. I see Islam as a threat. Do you? Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.